Hi guys, today I'm going to be refreshing my color. As you can definitely see, it's a bit faded and I have quite a bit of new growth, but yes, towards the ends it's really faded. And as you can see, the back is pretty faded as well. So to begin, of course, you're going to need some clips, and I use the clips for sectioning purposes, obviously. So I have two types of clips. I have the crocodile, and then what are those, banana clips? I don't know. They're not banana clips, but you're going to also need styrofoam cups, and I kind of cut those in half so they wouldn't be as deep. And gloves. I only had one pair of gloves, so I just made it work. And you're going to be needing an applicator brush. It is optional. Mine is a bit dirty, as you can see. And you will also be needing, of course, your hair dye. That's the L'Oreal Highlights in Magenta with 40 Volume Developer. That will be for the front of my head. And for the back, I'll be mixing Adore Me in, I couldn't see the color, Indigo. And I believe that is Scarlet in the Arganol One and Only, or it might be the Hot Pink. I can't remember, but I mixed those two to make a purple. I'll show you in the video. And this is the Neutral Protein Filler. I picked this up from Sally's. This is so that my hair does not come out patchy. And this is the Ion After Color Sealer. And that's an after color treatment to stop the bleeding and to kind of lock in the color. So here is my handy dandy trash bag. And what I'm going to end up doing, as you all will see, is that I will be cutting holes in this trash bag to slip over my body to prevent dye transfer while I'm touching up the hair color so that I don't get it all over myself. And I'm going to cut out like a half moon shape for my head. I'm folding the bag over to do this. And just taking some scissors and cutting. This is like the cheapest way other than putting on a shirt or using a towel. Trash bags are easy to throw away. So that's that. And that's for my head. And then I need to cut somewhere for the arms, or cut holes for the arms. So that's what I'm also doing here. I'm going to put this on once everything has been cut. So now I'm putting it on my head, and I'm going to slip my arms through the holes that I'm going to make in just a second. I didn't cut the holes in the exact right spot, but it still kind of worked out for my arms. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to serve its purpose. That's all. Just going to push my hands through and then slide the bag on down and get it situated. Like I said, it definitely does not have to be perfect. This is a makeshift way to prevent dye from getting everywhere. Yes, I look very funny. But I don't even care. Alright, so now that my hair is free and all loose, if you guys haven't noticed, I cut bangs. They have grown out. This video is several months old. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Yeah, now that I think about it. But this video is several months old, and my hair color has changed since then. So I'll do an update video. But anywho, right now we're sectioning, because working in sections makes everything easier. Not to mention, I do have two different colors of hair dye. And on the ends where you see it's lighter, that's because when my hair was blonde, that's all of the blonde part that was lighter. But I'm just trying to section the purple and separate it from the pink and red. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if there is some overlapping. So I'm just using the mirror, and I'll turn around in a minute and show you. But no, my lines and my parts are not perfect. They don't have to be. This way there won't be any stark or rigid color contrast between each other, between the red and the purple. It'll kind of just flow into each other. I'm going to section up these sections once they're separated. And like I said, it's okay if some of the purple is separated into the section where it's reddish, because the L'Oreal Highlights dye is definitely going to take care of that. Just being careful when I'm separating out my hair and not ripping through it. And this side is a bit larger in the front. And like I said, I don't want it to be perfect. I purposely did that. I don't want it to be like too stark of a difference, since it's kind of like a half and half. Alright, so now I'm just going to section out the back and continue sectioning. Gonna turn around and show you all. And this will be the first section that I'm going to work on. But before I get started on that section, I'm going to mix my hair dye. So take some of that hair dye and I'm going to add it into the cup. And I'm also going to be diluting this hair dye mixture with some conditioner to lighten it up just a little bit. And I'll also show you guys that. So as I'm mixing everything, I'm kind of just eyeballing it. And that's without any conditioner. And so there are no specific ratios, and I'm going to add in the Adore hair color. And just mix. And make sure that I make enough for all of the back of my head. And I was kind of doing this just because I didn't want to go out and buy any more purple or anything. I was just trying to use what I had. Grabbing some more supplies. And this is the conditioner I'm using. It's the Suave Color Care, just a cheapy conditioner. And I'm going to add a very generous amount into the hair dye and just mix it up. And that's the color I'm at right now. As you can tell, it's different from the color that's currently on my head in the back. The purplish had definitely had some pink and reddish undertones that I had prior. Just mixing everything in very well. And now we're ready to begin. Gonna separate out a smaller section from that larger section. Clip the rest of the hair up. And just begin applying. I'm just cleaning off my gloves. Like I said, I only have one pair of gloves, so instead of throwing these away, I'm just simply going to wipe them off and proceed to the front of my hair, dyeing it red. Alrighty guys, here's some pictures since I didn't get to show you like after I rinsed it out. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and like. Bye guys.